And good evening to you. We're coming to you from Paris tonight, where obviously there is a bunch of different emotions that are happening here tonight. On one hand, you have a city that's really on edge, and on the other hand, you have a city that's really mourning the loss of so many people, as there is a state of emergency now in Paris. Right down the street from where we are, the police are continuing to barricade the streets, and that is where the concert hall, where over 100 people were taken hostage around this time last night, and were actually shot and killed inside, many of them trying to escape that concert hall. And we have some of that video that was caught on cell phone, the sounds of people really trying to escape the windows there. And I want you to take a listen to those tense moments last night. Unfortunately, those tense moments, some of those people lost their lives, and that's why here on the streets tonight you have a growing memorial here. Not only do you have candles and a number of Parisians coming out here, but you have flowers being laid, people really paying their respects to those who lost their lives here last night. You can see the number of young children as well as families coming out here tonight to pay their respects to those who lost their lives. It's all unfolded last night, really turning a city that is one of enjoyment as people walk around these streets really into a night of chaos. And unfortunately, we're getting new information here around this 10 o'clock hour. One of those lives lost last night was an American from California, and we're learning new information about that individual. And that is not, of course, not the only person who lost their life last night. They're doing an investigation now to really figure out who everybody was, from what country they were, and there was a number of locations that were under attack last night. 6 different locations, and there was a number of different terrorists. 8 different terrorists. 7 of them actually blew themselves up with vests. The other was actually shot by police. What we have for you right now is some of those tense moments caught on camera, the victim accounts, the terrifying accounts from the escapes of all these different locations, from restaurants to bars to a concert. Take a listen.
The feeling was like a bloody mess. Like there was blood everywhere, even people alive were covered with blood.
I was eating at the restaurant with a friend of mine. All of a sudden we heard huge gunshots and lots of glass coming through the window. So we ducked onto the floor with all of the other diners, and we heard numerous more gunshots coming through the window.
There's obviously, those were tense moments caught on camera, a much different feel here tonight in the city of Paris. Streets that are normally packed on a Saturday night with people going out to different bars and restaurants, virtually empty here tonight, not only for pedestrians walking around, but cars as well, and that's because there are so many different businesses that are closed. There is a 3-day period of mourning declared by the president of France, and now you have the people obviously continuing their prayers and vigil here at this candlelight vigil at the site of last night's massacre. We're going to have a lot more for you coming from Paris, France throughout the next few days. I'm Dan Manarino reporting in Paris, France. Back to you.